Hello friends, so today in this video we will discuss the first problem from the latest Codeforces round 726, problem name arithmetic array, in which the problem statement states that you are given like b elements or like some n elements and in an array b, and to find out the arithmetic mean, what you actually have to do here is just take the sum of all the elements divided by total number of elements in that whole array, and it should be equal to 1. Now the problem statement is just asking you to add some non-negative integers. In non-negative it can be from 0, 1, 2, 3, any number, such that if you add some number then the array size will increase obviously. So there is some elements, it has some sum, and the total array has some elements, so it has some size. Now the total sum of the elements divided by size, you want to make it equal to 1. Now if you can add some non-negative integer into the array such that it should become exactly equal to 1. Now that's the problem. Now as you can see in this problem, so what is the minimum number of elements you have to add? Okay, so as you can see now in this, exactly because the total sum is equal to 3 and the total number of elements also equal to 3, so 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So the answer is no element should be added. In this, as you can see, the total sum is equal to 3 but the elements are 2. So what you can do here is, like, what you can simply do here is just add zeros, because the minimum number you can add is 0, and if you add 0 the total number of elements will increase and the total sum will not decrease, and then it can happen that, so you have the total number of elements is equal to 3 and the total sum is equal to, let's assume, 500. So if you add some number, let's assume if you add some 500, like if you add some number like 1, 2 or 3, then if you add the numerator and denominator, you want that the numerator is the total sum and denominator is the total number of elements, okay. If you add some number in the array, so let's assume that the array has 2, 3, 5. If you add some number, let's assume 3 or 5, any number, then the sum will also increase and the elements will also increase. So it is not worth it, or it will be becoming difficult to make the numerator and denominator equal to 1. Not equal to 1. When the numerator and denominator both become same, then they becomes equal to 1. So instead of adding some number, you add zeros only. Now in this, the sum will not change but the number of elements will increase. So this case will only be helpful when the sum is larger than the number of elements. If the sum is, let's assume, 100 and the total number of elements in the array is, let's assume, only 3. So it's better to add 0, 0, 0, 0, such that you add 0, 0 how much times? You add 97 times, because after 97 times this will become 97 more elements are added, so it will become 100 and the sum will not decrease because all the numbers are 0, so it will become equal to 1. I hope you get the point. Now the other case also can be the number of elements can be negative also, the sum can be negative, the sum can be like negative or less than the total number of elements. What I mean by this is, let's assume the sum is equal to -5, okay, and the total number of elements is 3. So the array can be like this, -2, -2 and -1. So if the sum is -5 and the total number of elements is 3, it's just beneficial to add 6, only one element, which will make this equal to, okay, so not 6. So as you can see now, if you add one element, it will need the denominator will become equal to 4, and you want to make the numerator equal to 4. So how much elements you have to add? If you add 9 here, so 9 minus 5 equal to 4. So it will become also 4 and it will also become 4. So in one step, you can just add one number and it will, like, denominator and denominator will become same. I hope you get the point. So if it is larger, then you just have to add the total number of elements equal to 0. How much times? Numerator minus denominator. And if it is smaller, the numerator is smaller, then you just have to add only one element, because adding one element will eventually make my total, like, numerator equal to denominator. Okay, I hope you get the point. And if they are same, then the answer is just 0. So what I actually have seen here is, if the total is equal to n, the total summation of the elements is equal to n only, then the answer is 0 because no element should be added. If the total is less than n, we just have to add one element. And if the total is larger than n, then just the total number of elements we have to add, which are eventually equal to 0, is equal to total minus n, because that's the number of elements we have to add, which are all zeros, such that the total denominator, which is the total number of elements, will become total number of